And live here at one of the greenest universities in Asia, De La Salle, Dasmariñas, Cavite. I'm your host now, together with our analyst. I'm Dari Ololod, together with Coach Anton De Los Reyes, bringing you the action for the semifinal match between the Mapua Red Robins and the Immaculada Concepcion Baby Blue Hawks. Coach Anton, good morning to you, and can you please tell us what is the game at hand for today?
Well, hello, sports fans. Good morning. Today we have a matchup between David and Goliath, if you want to call it that. The ICC Junior Blue Hawks versus the Malayan Red Robins. The Malayan Red Robins went 5-0 during the round robin phase of this tournament, whereas the ICC Junior Blue Hawks had some obstacles, went 3-2, but nonetheless, they're here in our Final Four matchup. Looking at the tail of the tape, the Mapua Red Robins won against this team, the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, 74-48. That's a whopping 26 points. Big reason for that is the rebound story. 59 total rebounds for the Malayan Red Robins, whereas the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, 37 rebounds. So that's a big disparity that I'm pretty sure the Junior Blue Hawks are going to try to overcome in this Final Four matchup.
And Coach Anton, let's also move on now. Like what you mentioned, David versus Goliath. The David in here, the 5'7" guard, the young veteran Jillian Palis for the Mapua Red Robins. And on the other end, the Goliath, the Ibanag tank standing at 6'4", Jason Natividad. What a matchup that we have for today, Coach Anton.
That's correct. Jillian Palis scored 13 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists in that ball game. Almost a triple-double for this young veteran. He was the player of the game in that matchup. That person that you mentioned, Jason Natividad, that Ibanag tank, I like that. He scored a whopping 12 points, 8 rebounds, almost a double-double. So he was the one who carried the fight for this ICC Junior Blue Hawks team. So definitely that's a matchup that we are going to watch out for today.
And Coach Anton, can't wait to start this ball game now. Let's give it now to Anjo Perey, our venue announcer, for the starting five of this game.
Marinas in committee for the 2024 NCRAA 18-Under Invitational Tournament. Our first game for today, the semifinals between Immaculada Concepcion College and Mapua University. Let us now meet the starters. First, for your Immaculada Concepcion College Baby Blue Hawks. And point guard number 1, Jai Mayari. Starting center number 10, Jason Natividad. And small forward number 12, John Morales. And shooting guard number 13, Catherine Owen. And at power forward number 72, Lester Castillo. Head coach of the Baby Blue Hawks is P.D. Gonzalez, assisted by Ochi Kumatai. And now, let us welcome the starting unit for your Mapua University Red Robins. At power forward, number 6, Noah Panal. The man in the middle, number 18, John Pablo. And the shooting guard, number 30, Russell Corposo. Small forward, number 31, George Reyes. And at point guard, number 51, Jillian Palis. The Red Robins is led by Coach Jeff Tahunera. Our referees for the game are Antonio Third, Eddie Robles, and Miguel Antonio.
Now the game starts for the first semifinal match for today. ICC Baby Blue Hawks with 3-2 records competing against the flawless victory for the Mapua Red Robins for today. Again, my name is Daryl Alalod together with Coach Anton De Los Reyes, bringing you the live action for the 18 under invitational tournament. Coach Anton, you mentioned earlier this will be a David versus Goliath story at hand.
So this is in terms of the player matchup. Of course, we have Jillian Palis. I did mention that at the top of our broadcast. Very steady in this whole tournament. He is what you call the young veteran because of his steady play and consistent showing all throughout this tournament. For the Goliath role, you have Jason Natividad, your Ibanag tank, standing 6'3", 6'4". Great find for Coach Speedy Gonzalez and Coach Ogie Gumatay. So those are the two matchups we're looking at. But not to be forgotten, Russell Del Pozo, the many-time best player of the game, shooting lights out in this tournament. So we love Russell Del Pozo and his hot shooting. Remember, he's averaging 12.3 points per game, and that's not really a reflection of how he contributes to this Malayan Red Robin squad. For the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, another person to watch is Lester Castillo. That sweet shooting lefty scored 17 points, grabbed 14 rebounds for the Junior Blue Hawks during their matchup in the round robin phase.
And Coach, just to give a report on injury update, Manag Banag, who got injured yesterday because there is some blood on his forehead, and he says that he's okay now. There are some, patch on his forehead, but he will play today, according to him and according to Coach Speedy Gonzalez as well.
So he's going to be playing. That's a good sign because they need all the players that they need them to all suit up for today's game. Very, very important Final Four matchup. Another person that I had asked about with Coach Ogie Gumatay was John Morales. Now, he mentioned during their game yesterday against the DLSU Dasmariñas Junior Patriots, his right knee wasn't feeling 100%. But today, he made sure that it was going to be 100% because this is an important matchup for them.
Yeah, every personnel, every pieces that you need, it should be working, especially in this kind of do-or-die matchup. We only have one game for the semifinals. Whoever win this matchup will move to the finals this afternoon. So a turnover committed here for the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Our score now is 5-0 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins.
So that was a wasted opportunity via a baseline play. Godwin Uy couldn't get a handle on that Jai Malyari pass.
Del Pozo corner jumper. Ball was picked up here by Chot Reyes, and that floater is good for Chot.
Russell Del Pozo trying to go 2 for 2 at the corner. Remember, he was the first person to score via a three-pointer at that corner, but Chot Reyes there to pick up that miss.
Lester Castro pass it over to Godwin Uy. Rebound picked up here. Ends up in the hands of Jai Malyari. Jai slicing through the defense. And great established defense there by Bagro.
So John Bagro, that's correct, staying right there, did not move, did not get called for a foul. So excellent discipline for John Bagro for not moving and blocking the driving lane of Jai Malyari.
Rebound here for Chot Reyes. Gives it over to Jillian. Pump fake. Puts it up and in for Jillian Palis.
Jillian Palis, the recipient of that pass from Chot Reyes. Second offensive rebound for Chot Reyes. Jillian Palis getting inside, starting early today for the Red Robins.
It's 9-0 now, Coach Anton. 3-point attempt, missing it. And Godwin unable to gather that ball up. Jai Malyari will rest now. Will be replaced by Sean Herbon.
So hot start for the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, 9-0. 9-0. Mapua, Mapua, hot start for them at 9-0.
And Russell Del Pozo putting gasoline to that fire. 12-0 run for the Mapua Red Robins. 5 minutes and 13. We'll be back. And play continues after the ceasefire called by Coach Speedy Gonzalez. Baby Blue Hawks haven't gotten any field goal yet in this game. Sean Herbon, inside pass to Lester Castillo. Point blank miss for Lester. Ball ends up on the hands of Morales and he is fouled by Noah Banal.
So John Morales getting that, or able to get that jumper, just not converting because Noah Banal was there to bother that shot. But great offensive rebound by Lester Castillo. Just a sorry point-blank miss.
And Coach Anton, even in the free throw area, Morales missing the first one.
So
And one more chance here, Coach Anton. It will be a free throw lane violation for Noah Banal.
So 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes has gone by in this ball game. Still scoreless are the Junior Blue Hawks. Very uncharacteristic for this team because I watched this team during the NCRAA tournament. I've called their games and they have a high octane offense. So I'm pretty surprised that this is what's happening.
And still, Coach Anton missing that offensive drift going on their end. Turnover committed by Lester Castillo. Got intimidated by the defense of the Mapua Red Robins in that situation. Palace against the defenders. That is an ill-advised pass by Jillian Palace. And finally, a field goal here courtesy of John Morales.
So we're now seeing a different defense, different look for the Junior Blue Hawks.
And look how composed Russell Del Pozo to cross that half-court line. Jillian Palace calling out the play now. Chot Reyes to Noah Banal using the backboard for two.
So great play finding Noah Banal at the top of the key. 15-foot jumper, gets it to go. Called bank on that one.
John Morales, rather, driving hard. And the ball stays with the Baby Blue Hawks.
So active hands for the Red Robins.
14-2, 12-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins with 3 minutes and 54. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock of the Baby Blue Hawks. So we have another four-man substitution, or platoon substitution now, Coach Anton. And of course, I want to grab this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Philippine Sports Commission, SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, the Forest Lodge, Baguio City, and OCCI, also the Molten for the Real Game, and the Down Under promotion. And the floater for Castillo is good.
So finally, something off of that baseline play coming for the Junior Blue Hawks. Lester Castillo, lefty floater, gets it to go.
And Coach Anton, we have a new player here on the side of the Mapua Red Robins. Wearing jersey number 1 is Tolentino. Oh, Aiden Tolentino rather.
That's
Just
Aiden, yes.
just wearing a different jersey today.
Yeah, so Aiden Tolentino, number 1. Did not see action in the previous games,
Yeah.
but today, seeing some action for the Red Robins. Magic hugot ba yan?
Yeah, it will be a tall hugot from the bench for the Mapua Red Robins. Lilo inside, and he is fouled on that situation. Reach in will be whistled here against John Morales.
Well, John Morales getting called or getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And I always say this, do not give the referees a chance to blow their whistle by reaching in.
Very well said one more time. And CJ Yorag with that smooth looking layup.
CJ Urag calm and composed in that drive to the lane. Wide open lane for CJ Urag getting the 2 points.
John Morales absorbing the contact. 2-point is in for John Morales.
John Morales, he is a reliable player or one of the reliables for the Junior Blue Hawk squad.
Tolentino to CJ Urag. CJ asking for a screener. CJ penetrating, stolen here by Morales. Morales was bumped, and free throws will be awarded to John Morales.
So John Morales, active hands, getting that steal, wanting to finish that transition offense, but I don't know if it's just me, but it's a bit,
This is not the usual John Morales.
not the John Morales that we're so accustomed to seeing. That fast, quick, intense, you know.
We mentioned earlier that his injury is already 100%, but basing on the eye test that we have now, I disagree with that 100%.
You beg to differ, right, Daryl?
And a timeout called here, 16-8 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins with 1 minute and 59 seconds left here at the first. So action continues here. Garcia in traffic and the stolen in here. Baby Blue Hawk scoring in the transition like the usual thing that they do.
So that full court press paying dividends now for the Junior Blue Hawks.
Ken Ball, hop pops, and it's a traveling violation for Ken Ball.
So that Yugo step, when you take off on one foot and land on the same foot that you took off from, they're going to call a traveling on that move. That move works barangay
Ah,
level,
that's
pwede mga inter-barangay,
in
sige
barangay
lang.
level. I agree with you. It's really different. You mentioned that now, Coach Anton. It's way different now if you're playing in barangay. Not taking that out the talent that we have on that kind of level on those community basketball. But it's way different if you're going to bring your basketball talent on an organized basketball like this.
Godwin Uy not able to get a hand on that pass from Lester Castillo. Lester Castillo actually had that three there for him. He just hesitated and decided to drive inside and give it off to his cutting teammate.
And Sigwas also now play together with Dima Felix for the Mapua Red Robins. Less than a minute remaining here in the first. 16 to 10. 6-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins. And a foul is called. It will be against number 13, that is Godwin Uy for the Baby Blue Hawks.
Oh, Godwin Uy getting beat by his man. Had no other choice but to reach in.
Dima Felix 4-3. Early hot hand for Dima Felix, 18 to 10 now.
Great pick by his teammate to get Dima Felix open for that three-pointer.
And correction of the score, it is 19 to 10, 9-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins with 29 left in the first period. And number 13, Godwin Uy, will be on the line again for the Baby Blue Hawks.
A nice way to get yourself going. Talking about Godwin Uy driving strong to the basket. Now gets a chance to get 2 points via the free throw line. And again, we talk about this, the psychological effect of seeing that ball go in that hoop works wonders for a basketball player.
Once you get that one going, you will have it until the end of the game. So actually, I like also the attitude of Dima Felix trying to gather his teammate. I know that he is a backup guard for the Mapua Red Robins, but you can see that it is a great attitude for a guard to have, gathering your teammates for your team to be composed or much more composed. Ken Boy now on the right wing gives it over to Dima Felix. Dima Felix taking time now, 10 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Dima Felix drive inside. Kicks the ball out to Ken. Ken, ball for 3. It's good for Ken. Ball. 9:22 to 12. 10-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins at the end of the first. Stay tuned, guys. Second quarter will be up next. This is now the start of the second period for the semifinal match between the Mapua Red Robins and the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Early, great start for the Mapua. They are up in here by 10 points. And ball was completely stolen here by Dima Felix.
Great defense by the Mapua Red Robins to start off the second quarter, getting a steal.
Dima Felix again on the right corner. Gives it over to Del Pozo. Or Garcia, rather. Garcia drops it to Tolentino. Too strong on that jumper. And our referees caught Castillo reaching in on that play.
Aiden Castillo, short jumper from the baseline, couldn't get it to go, but a great drive by his teammate Rex Garcia, attracting the defense, getting Aiden Tolentino open on that baseline.
And great pass. Almost an end one play there for Canbo. But you can see that Tolentino became a decoy actually on that play, Coach Anton. What do you think?
Talking about baseline plays, Kenbo almost got a knockout play to go off of that baseline. But you know that knockout play, I got that from one of our partners here in the NCRA, Charles Baetiong. He always says that, knockout play.
Yeah, shout out to you, Mr. Charles Baetiong. I know that he's always also here in Cavite, and recently,
Yes, he covers a lot of games here as well. Also want to give a quick shout out. We have a doctor in the house. So if there's anyone that needs medical attention, we have a doctor in the house.
So imagine, we have nurses here for, emergency staff, and we even have a doctor, a surgeon indeed,
Yes.
right in the house of Dasmariñas. And offensive flow going now for number 23, Casimir Banag.
Quick offense by the Junior Bluehawks, caught the Red Robins defense napping.
So it's really true that they're going to field in here Banag with a patch on his forehead. On the other end, a fearless penetration for Garcia of the Red Robins.
Fearless indeed. A strong drive by Garcia, getting 2 points back for the Red Robins.
Morales against Garcia, using the screen of Castillo. Nowhere to go in here. Pass the ball over, and he is being checked by Sigua. Banag against Canbo. Banag airmails that shot.
Banag taking that 3-point shot about maybe 2-3 feet beyond the 3-point line. That's the kind of defense that the Red Robins is giving his Junior Bluehawk squad.
And look at this. After a basket, Rex Garcia wants another one. Though he was fouled on that play, you love his aggressiveness.
Rex Garcia. Magandang gising ni Rex Garcia because you can see the energy, the intensity, it's all there. Talking about Rex Garcia.
Speaking of the sleep of this young kids now that we are noticing, remember, Coach Anton, umuwi itong Mapua Red Robins sa Intramuros kagabi. Tapos early this morning, they traveled back here in Dasmariñas to play for the semifinal match. So in less than 24 hours, they're playing basketball again. And it's part actually of being a varsity player, those travels, those short period of time of rest, that is part of the conditioning as well.
That is something that, to be honest with you, I did not experience. When I was playing, I did not experience the multiple games
In one day?
Well, yung mga liga na yung for fun, yung mga barangay, yung mga 3 liga sa isang araw, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But this type of intensity, this type of quality, this level of competition, wala, hindi ko yan na-experience. Ano lang, 2 games lang, umaga tsaka hapon, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
for me, when I was in college, I experienced that playing semifinal match in the morning and then finals in the afternoon. That happened on some packet tournaments also, especially if it's the regional tournaments right in the province. So that's really the schedule that we have there because it's a compressed league, one week league only. like this that we have a 4-day tournament invitational one, which is a great experience and it's part of our core memory, and it's also for these young kids that we are seeing in here. This tournament will be part of their core memory and a learning experience for them as well. So our score is 27-14 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Castillo nailing it from top of the key. Lester Castillo.
Lester Castillo finding himself open at the top of the key. Was challenged, but bit far off was the challenge.
And a great two-man game there by Ken Bo and Sigua.
Great give and go by those Red Robins players.
Banag in traffic won't work. Ken Bo pushing the pace here. And Sigua almost completely now turns the ball over. Another big man here for the Mapua Red Robins, number 27, Aldred Hadap. So one of the new member of the Mapua Red Robins.
That's correct. Recently just elevated to this Red Robins NCAA roster is Aldred Hadap together with Dima Felix.
Morales inside, won't work. And you can see him having a difficulty to stand up after that play. But he recovers now. Dima Felix was fouled there. Too tight on that defense of Yuri Operario.
Yuri Operario making things difficult for Sean Dima Felix. But I like that. That's something that you want to see. It is the Final Four. This is it's not win or go home, but the winner will head to the finals, and that's something you want to get to, or that's where you want to get to in this tournament.
And we even have the battle for third later before we start our final match this afternoon. That will happen around 4 p.m. That battle for third. But of course, these two teams, they don't want to play at 4 p.m. They want it at 5:30 in the afternoon, of course. So substitution again for the Baby Blue Hawks. It will be Godwin Uy, the starting forward for the Baby Blue Hawks, back in action. Dima Felix using the screen of Sigua. Stop, pops. Rebound here will still go, or the ball will still go with the Mapua Red Robins. With 14 seconds remaining in the shot clock, Dima Felix inbounding the basketball at the baseline. And Garcia is also seeing in action here early in the second. And Sigua is there to clean up the board.
Great nose for the ball. Christopher Sigua getting that offensive rebound and stick back.
Godwin Uy with a good intention to drop the ball up, but almost a steal there for the Mapua Red Robins.
I'm not a fan of going up strong and then dropping it off at the last moment, because my take is you have to commit. If you're going to take that layup, take that layup. If you're going to get blocked, then so be it. But it's a better, for me, it's a better percentage for you to just go strong and take that layup, commit to that.
And in addition, there's also a higher chance for you to get fouled if you're going to take it to the hole with much more intensity.
So no doubt that's something that these young players will learn as they go on with their basketball career, that commitment is important, and it is a necessary part of being a basketball player.
And the accuracy of that bailout pass is too low compared to a regular pass. But it is a traveling violation called here, Coach Anton, against the Mapua Red Robins, 31-17. Though Mapua Red Robins is still up here with 4 minutes and 56 left on the second period.
Was a nice drive, just got called for steps or dancing to the wrong song.
Look at this now. Morales trying to muscle his way through. Palace. Good recovery for Castillo to try to tap that ball away from Palace.
So Lester Castillo getting an earful from Coach Coach Ogie Gumatay saying, you're already there. Nandun ka na. Ano pang gagawin mo? So he's saying, you guys have to commit. So it's the same thing. If you're there, you have that shot, take that shot.
Chot Reyes, no hesitation there, but it is just a traveling violation for Chot Reyes.
So again, that traveling violation, our referees very, very meticulous when it comes to those types of moves, those taking off on the same foot and landing on the same foot as well.
An Operario season opening for the Baby Blue Hawks, dreaming this lead for the Mapua Red Robins, 31-19. Garcia with the basketball, fearless inside, nowhere to go for Garcia, and a difficult shot by CJ Urag.
So CJ Urag getting that shot to go, giving that 2 points back to the Red Robins.
Operario penetrating and scoring one more time for the Baby Blue Hawks.
Yuri Operario, back-to-back baskets, driving strong to the hole. That's what we say when you need to commit to that layup.
Jillian Palace hits nothing but air on that three. Yuri Operario with a good intention to drive hard. Speaking of driving all the way to the bucket, Yuri Operario is the player who always do that.
Yuri Operario in this ball game, making sure to make his presence felt and help his team's cause.
And that is a great pass actually from Operario, but Castillo unable to convert. Palace calling out the play now for the Red Robins. One of the key players for the Mapua Red Robins, this young veteran, Jillian Palace from Novaliches, Quezon City. Hooper from northern part of Metro Manila. Look at him now, slicing through the middle, can't complete the basket. Yuri Operario with the ball. Gives it over now to Castillo. Banag's now controlling it. 2-3 zone is being implemented by the Mapua Red Robins. Operario against Palace. And ball goes out of bounds. Possession will still stay with the Baby Blue Hawks. And the Ibanag tank has been deployed again for the Baby Blue Hawks. But we haven't felt his presence yet.
Jason Natividad, no doubt a marked man for the Red Robins.
Operario inside. And a first basket for Banag.
Yuri Operario, nice drop pass. See, that's the good thing that happens when you drive strong to the hole. The defense will think that you're going to take that shot, and that drop pass will be there for you.
Giving open passes for your teammates. That is the key for Yuri Operario. Look at him controlling the ball now. Gives it over to Natividad. Operario asking for a screen. Decides to shoot for three. Too strong on that shot for Operario.
Straight line. Thought it was going to go in, but too strong. A little too strong for Yuri Operario.
Jillian Palace to Noah. Del Pozo dips into finish. Unable to convert, but Jillian Palace is there for a rebound.
I like that Jillian Palace is crashing the boards, making sure that he can get those second chance opportunities for his team.
He's a good rebounder for a guard. Knows where to position himself. Banag crossing over to Reyes. Banag good on that mid-range J.
So Banag now getting 4 points in this quarter.
And Bagro turning that ball over. Here comes Operario again, and one play for Yuri Operario.
6 points in the quarter for Yuri Operario, with a chance to get his 7th point via the free throw line. Now, prior to this free throw, we have a timeout from the Red Robins. 35 to 27 is our score. 46 seconds and some change remaining in the second. We'll be back after this break.
So there will be a bonus free throw now for Yuri Operario and making that one go, completing that end one opportunity.
Yuri Operario getting his 7th point. I like what this kid is doing. This is sort of like early in the ball game, the magic hugot of Coach Speedy Gonzalez.
What a time for him to step up, bringing this team back in action. And another traveling violation here. Same mistake committed for the Mapua Red Robin. And this time it's Jillian Palace who committed it. That hop step, like what you mentioned earlier.
It's that Yugo step that needs to be addressed. If I'm being honest.
Manag-Banag. 10 seconds to shoot for the Baby Blue Hawks. Ball is in the hands of Yuri Operario. Manag-Banag against Del Pozo. And Del Pozo commits a personal foul there against Manag-Banag with just 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock of the Baby Blue Hawks. Manag-Banag on the line now with 2 free throws.
Kasmer Manag-Banag. Chance to trim this deficit even more. Have a chance to get it to as low as 5 points. The lowest it has been in this ball game.
3.7 seconds remaining here. Palace with the basketball. Throws it to Noah. Puts it up. Unable to beat the buzzer. The end of our first half here is 35 to 30. 5-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins against the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to have our halftime report in a bit. The first two quarters are now in the books. This is the start of our second half battle between the ICC Baby Bullhawks and the Mapua Red Robins. Once again, my name is Daryl Alulod together with Coach Anton De Los Reyes. Coach Anton, Mapua Red Robins is on top by only 5 points in this game. What can you say about the first half that we have?
First half, the Mapua Red Robins scoring 12 quick baskets. They started off that first quarter with a 12-0 run, led by as much as 14 points. But the Junior Bluehawks slowly getting back into this ball game via Yuri Operario's fearless plays. Scored 7 points in that second quarter to cut that lead down to, again, like what I mentioned, 5 points to start this third quarter of action. So we're going to try to see more of that from Yuri Operario, and hopefully we'll see Jason Natividad. He's one of the main players we wanted to look out for in the start of this ball game.
And starting the scoring prowess for the Mapua Red Robins, Russell Del Pozo knocking it from top of the key. It's now 40-32 with 8 minutes and 25 here in the second period. John Morales. Yuri Operario plays a big role on the second quarter that we have. So let's see if he can continue doing that, but it will be a shot clock violation for the Baby Bluehawks. So still, having some difficulty to convert early here at the third quarter for the Baby Bluehawks.
John Morales had the right idea to pass it to Lester Castillo, but the shot clock was winding down. Should have just taken that shot.
Can ball to Noah Manal goes for a turnover. ICC Baby Bluehawks. Yuri Operario now getting a lot of minutes in this game. Why not? He is replaying well so far. John Morales to Godwin Uy. Godwin missing it. Julian Palace picked up the rebound. Palace using the screen of Reyes. Decide to set it up one more time. 16 seconds remaining on the shot clock for the Mapua. Russell Del Pozo for 3. Back-to-back 3 for Russell Del Pozo.
So back-to-back three-pointers for Russell Del Pozo. Remember, he missed the first one, but after that, getting 2 consecutive three-pointers to go. One at the top of the key and one near the left wing. So really getting him involved in the offense, talking about the Red Robins.
And tinanong natin to, Coach Anton, si Russell Del Pozo. Sabi mo, chicharon ba yung reason bakit ka shooter? Sabi niya, hindi. Aling sitang sputo daw ang paborito nitong si Russell Del Pozo. So on the game now, Yuri Operario drop pass to Jason Natividad.
Jason Natividad getting his first 2 points in this ball game, and that was courtesy of an assist from Yuri Operario, still continuing his stellar play in this ball game.
Noah Banal for 3. Another 3 here for the Mapua Red Robins, and this time Noah Banal shooting it.
Noah Banal coming off of that curl, getting himself free at the wing for that.
Look at that quick hands, Coach Anton.
shot.
Palace with an easy finish after that magnificent steal. It's now 48-34 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. 6 minutes and 5 left here in the third.
run for the Mapua Red Robins. Remember, they started the third quarter 35-30, now at 48-34.
And they're trying to shoot it from three, short on the jumper for Banag. Russell Del Pozo, stop, pops on the three. And another three for Russell Del Pozo. It's raining threes here in Dasmariñas, Coach Anton.
It's raining outside, it's raining inside. But 3-pointers, courtesy of Russell Del Pozo.
Godwin to Banag, asking for the screen from Jason. And a foul is whistled against Tolentino.
Aiden Tolentino. Bit too intense there on the defensive end.
Trying to step on the sideline to block the way of Banag, but didn't work. And Banag with that floater inside. Give and go.
Great give and go play. Lester Castillo to Kasmir Banag. That defense not working for the Red Robins in that particular possession.
Jillian Palace now using the screen of Tolentino. Hesitates, floats, and it's good for the baseline drive of Jillian Palace.
Jillian Palace rejecting that screen, opting to go baseline. One-hander high up in the air gets it to go.
Banag once more. Trying to post up the smaller Jillian Palace, but it goes out of bounds.
You gotta like the strength, the leaping ability of Jillian Palace. He may be the smallest guy on the floor, but definitely one of the higher or highest leapers for this Red Robin squad.
And that shot of Banag was too wild. Aiden Tolentino decides to dribble the basketball to the half court.
That's because of the pressure by Banag on Jillian Palace. But good decision for Aiden Tolentino. His man was already down for defense.
Chotz Reyes' pass was stolen. Yuri with the ball against Ken Bo. Banag fakes it. Cross-court pass, too dangerous. Uy, to Operario. Operario was challenged. Rebound here for Ken Bo. Mapua Red Robins are now taking it easy.
Nice short jumper for Yuri Operario. Just couldn't get it to go. Godwin Uy, nice pass.
Ken Bo penetrates, detonates inside for two.
Ken Bo lefty layup gets it to go. Very happy about that layup.
Yeah, sticking out his tongue on that left-hand finish. Jason Natividad now to Godwin Uy. Natividad against Tolentino. You'll have this matchup now. And it is stolen from behind by Jillian Palace. Now to Russell Del Pozo. Fakes, puts it up, short. Rebound again for Del Pozo. And Jillian Palace with that mid-range J.
So Russell Del Pozo missed that shot, but able to give that pass to his teammate Jillian Palace.
Bailout pass and a shot on the three is good for Lester Castillo.
Lester Castillo finding himself wide open. Russell Del Pozo late on that challenge.
So we'll see here Jillian Palace now. The usual curl for the Mapua Red Robins. Tolentino gives out the screen. Tolentino mid-range J. The lefty is good for Tolentino.
Nice recognition by Jillian Palace. That's a mark of a true point guard, knowing when to give it up and where to give it up. All Aiden Tolentino had to do was take that shot or hoist that shot up.
And coach, it's already a 20-point advantage now for the Mapua Red Robins. It's 59-39 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here the third. Though Yuri Operario will be on the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yuri Operario still continuing his stellar performance in this Final Four matchup against the Red Robins.
Yeah, though he missed the first shot, but so far, coach, we are still waiting for the same level of performance for Jason Natividad, Lester Lester Castillo, as well as John Morales. They're a bit quiet in this game.
We'll see. We still have 1 quarter to go. Talking about the fourth quarter. Not too late for them to heat up.
So our officials are there discussing some things in here about the situation that happened. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back after this. And the action continues now inside the Patriots Gymnasium. The LSC Dasmariñas. Our score here is 59 to 39. 20-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins with 1 minute and 29 seconds. What a great start in the third period for the Mapua Red Robins, taking control of the tempo defensively and offensively.
So that's plus 15 points for the Red Robins. Remember, they started the third quarter up by only 5.
Difficult shot to make for Ken Bo inside.
Ken Bo squeezing his way between two ICC Junior Blue Hawk defenders, getting that shot to go. Amazing.
Manag against Chot Reyes. Uy, being covered there by Tolentino. Manag, long bomber. Rebound battle picked here by Ken Bo. Ken Bo speeding up again, gives it over to Chot. Fakes, puts it up and in.
Chot Reyes. Nice up fake just to get a little bit of separation from that defender, getting that transition jumper to go.
And Coach Anton, it's now 63 to 39 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. 24 seconds remaining on the third quarter. Long bomb won't go, and it will still stay with the Baby Blue Hawks with 5 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Inbound here by Sean Harbon. They still have enough time to execute a play in here. Manag against Ken Bo, and that will be a 24-second shot clock violation for the Baby Blue Hawks. And now the shot clock is off. Enough time here, Coach Anton, for the Mapua Red Robins to execute a play here for the last possession of the third quarter. So this will be now on the hands of Chot Reyes. 3-point attempt, won't go. Rebound by Ken Bo, puts it up again. 2 attempts, No good on that possession for the Mapua Red Robins, though they are up in here 63-39, taking the full control of this game against the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back with our fourth and final frame. And now this is the start of our fourth and final frame. The Baby Blue Hawks is still in mountain to climb against the Mapua Red Robins. Godwin Uy missing it. And Lester Castillo finally a basket.
Now we're seeing a full court press by the Junior Blue Hawks, trying to get some turnovers to try to get back this ball game.
Tolentino to Banal, cross it over to Chot. CJ Urag is also back in action. Banal for three. And there you go for Noah Banal.
Nice recognition. Noah Banal was actually open for a long time. He was waiting for that pass. Finally got it. Converts on that three.
He's been waiting for that a lot of seconds already. Sean Herbon. Nowhere to go but to pass. Gives it over to Godwin Uy. Godwin Uy penetrates. Floater is good for Godwin.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Godwin Uy to get in on the scoring act. And we heard from Coach Ogie, lumaban kayo. That's what he was saying. And words from a UP Fighting Maroon.
Yeah, one of the steady guards back in the 90s of none other than the anak ng blank. Kidding aside, that's Coach Joe, who have that, wonderful phrase, and all of the players that he handled understand what I meant. 69-43, Mapua Red Robins is still on top. Because Coach Ogie Gumatay played for Coach Joe, right? So one of the decorated, legendary coach here in the Philippine basketball scene. Banal on backcourt. 3 seconds to go before the 8 seconds backcourt violation. Shot fakes it, puts it up, short on the floater. Rebound now but it is stolen again by the Mapua Red Robins. Ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Ogie, lumaban on those kind of possession. Don't let them just steal the ball from you. George Reyes pass it over to Tolentino.
Pass was disrupted there. Godwin Uy came up with that ball.
Rebound again for the Mapua Red Robins.
Lester Castillo, nice 15-foot jumper. Just couldn't get it to go.
Banal, Tubo. Gives it over to Tolentino at the baseline. Tolentino haven't gotten that shot yet, but CJ Urag, or Chot Reyes rather, is there for two.
So Chot Reyes is there for the cleanup, getting it done on the offensive glass for that stick back.
Godwin Uy to Sean Herbon now. Sean Herbon is being guarded by taller Urag. Arellano penetrates and ends up on the hands of the Red Robins. Scan ball against 4 Baby Blue Hawks. Unable to see Noah Banal, who was open for a moment there. Noah with the basketball. CJ to Tolentino. This is the signature ball movement of the Mapua Red Robins, but won't go for them.
For a moment, Noah Banal was wide open at the corner. Wasn't able to get that ball.
Charles Zamoras also playing now for the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Right in the middle, Zamoras for 2.
Zamora's right at the heart of the defense, getting that short jumper to go.
CJ baseline J, no good, and it is a foul whistle against Tolentino.
Aiden Tolentino pushing Godwin Uy.
So we have a 3-man substitution here, Coach Anton. Palis, Del Pozo, and Garcia playing now at the same time.
So we now have Yuri Operario back in the ball game, joined by Charles Zamoras. Not your usual 5, but getting some minutes here.
Yep. He is being rewarded by playing time coming from Coach Speedy Gonzalez. This is Jillian Palis now for Mapua Red Robins. Gives it over to Garcia, swings it to Del Pozo. In and out on the 3. And Lilo is there for a rebound. And that's Garcia for 2 points once more.
So Garcia picking up that loose ball. Gets a stick back.
Operario to Zamoras, and Zamoras travels on that play.
Zamoras getting caught dancing to the wrong song. Remember, he was the one who was able to get inside to get that lefty floater.
And Coach
This time getting called for traveling.
And Coach Anton, Corpus is now filled in by Coach Speedy Gonzalez, trying to look for an answer coming off the bench. And Jillian Palis, mid-range J is good. And mapapatawag ng timeout dito ulit si Coach Speedy Gonzalez and the Baby Blue Hawks, 75-45 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins with 4 minutes and 41 left here in the game. Action continues here, 75-45 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins, and they got another possession in here.
Julian Palis with active hands, tapping that ball from Yuri Operario.
Jillian Palis decides to shoot 3, won't work for him. Del Pozo backs to Palis. 10 seconds to shoot for the Mapua Red Robins. Del Pozo gathers for 3, won't go. Ball was tapped, and it stays with the Baby Blue Hawks.
So that ball, that loose ball, going to the Blue Hawks, or the Baby Blue Hawks. Del Pozo, nice looking jumper, just couldn't get it to go. No doubt, that's something that normally he'd make.
That's right, he's wide open. Blue Hawks got lucky on that situation. And a steal again in here. Palace in and out dribble. No look pass to Del Pozo. 2 points again.
Jillian Palis stepping on the gas, finding his teammate Russell Del Pozo for that transition bucket.
Corpus. Handoff play in here. Penetrating inside, number 20.
That's Matthew Aran
Yep.
getting that layup to go.
Pressure defense here for the Baby Blue Hawks. But the Mapua Red Robins break that press. Here comes Jillian Palace taking it easy now. Time is in their favor. Swings the ball to Garcia. Garcia floats and scores.
Rex Garcia driving. I wouldn't say there's little opposition, but he had that lane cleared for him to take that lefty layup.
Wide open. 79-47. Operario gives it over to Zamora. Zamora slicing through. Del Pozo throws it to striking Jillian Palace. Easy finish for Jillian Palace.
So Jillian Palis or Russell Del Pozo now returning the favor to Jillian Palis. Siya naman ang nag-outlet at nagbigay ng assist doon kay Jillian Palis.
Usually it's the other way around for this team, but look at that quick hands. It just resulted for a foul. And Kenbo will replace Noah Banal. 81-47. The next semifinal match that we have, it will be EAC Brigadiers against the Junior Patriots of De La Salle Dasmariñas. And another outlet pass here. Ken Bo missing it. Another chance for Ken. Third time around is good for Ken Bo.
Ken Bo getting 2 offensive rebounds. Stat padding.
Corpus losing it.
But the recognition though of Jillian Palis, he knows when when his teammates are going for that transition offense, those pinpoint passes. Admiring Jillian Palis's passing ability and court awareness.
Yeah, that's right. The court awareness is really up in the air for Jillian Palace. And a substitution here. Mapua Red Robins will field in Hadap, Aldred Hadap, which is gaining some experience here in this invitational tournament. Zamoras to Corpus, or floater, and that's good now for number 25, Marcel Quilibo, rather. So one of the players coming off the bench for the Baby Blue Hawks, Coach Anton.
That's Marcel Quilbillo getting some minutes for Coach Speedy Gonzalez and Coach Ogie Gumatay.
Del Pozo. That's an alley-oop play, won't go, but Garcia will have his chance on the free throw.
Rex Garcia skying high for that shot. Nothing Quilbillo could do.
So 2 free
It's such a nice thing to have a target that can get up high like that, Daryl.
And imagine Garcia, he is not that tall actually. If you're going to look at him, he can play point guard. But when he goes up, he really goes up real high. And it seems like this boy can slam. with that leaping ability
he probably
that he showed to
can. I
us.
wouldn't be surprised.
Second shot is good for Garcia. 84-49 now, Coach Anton. Less than a minute remaining. Operario to Corpus. And this is the, players on the far end of the bench for the Baby Blue Hawks. Coach Speedy Gonzalez and Coach Ogie Gumatay giving them some, a time here to let them feel the game here in the invitational tournament. but there will be an unsportsmanlike foul according to our referee. So it will be unsportsmanlike foul, coach. It will be called against Hadap of the Mapua Red Robins.
That's correct. And was an unsportsmanlike foul on Matthew Kilbio. Unnecessary, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You're up by a wide margin. Help me out with the math here, Coach Darrell. 84 to 49 with 43.7 seconds to go. 34-point lead. Now,
And a
33-point lead is really unnecessary. All you need to do is just wait this out.
Melt the time. So you'll get the W and prepare for the next game. No need to do those extra motions.
That's correct.
Trying to make this in a slimmer margin, but won't go for the baby Blue Hawks. So there's just 5 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock in this game. Jillian Palace just standing right there, melting the time. And there is no contest in here according to Coach Augie and Coach Speedy. What a game shown to us by the Mapua Red Robins. We are just waiting for the final buzzer. But they are now acknowledging each other in this game. Coach Anton, Red Robins really dominates this match now.
That is correct. It was total domination from start to finish by the Red Robins. Something that I'm not saying that we kind of expected, but with an NCAA caliber team, it was a tall order for the junior Blue Hawks to accomplish in.
This Mapua Red Robins even finished Final Four on their previous NCAA stint. We understand that this is a really strong team, but I love how they shared the basketball in this game. That screen away play, the staggered screens, those are really effective. Kudos to the coaching staff also of the Mapua Red Robins in, designing that kind of play for their team.
Just the preparation that went to, competing in this tournament, and just overall how they practice, how they prepared themselves. That's really the mark of an NCAA team. Not to say that head coach Speedy Gonzalez and coach Augie Gumatay did not prepare his team, because they do. You see it. These are the NCRAA champions, talking about the ICC Junior Blue Hawks. So for sure, they really prepared. But sometimes it's just the skill level of particular players. It's a bit different. But you gotta love these junior Blue Hawk squad. So we're gonna turn you over now, or I'm gonna turn you over now to Daryl Alulod for our best player of the game.
And Coach Anton, kasama ko ngayon ang best player of our game for the semifinal match, Russell Del Pozo. Russell, congratulations. And a great game again na pinakita mo sa amin ngayon. 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you shoot lights out from the 3-point area. Talagang nagpaulan ka ng tres. Umuulan sa labas, ganun din dito sa loob. And ang tanong ko lang ngayon sa'yo, paano ba natin na-develop yung ganong kagandang shooting touch from the outside?
Practice lang ng practice. 150 made shots kada araw. Araw-araw lang, tuloy-tuloy lang sa shooting.
So great advice for all of us to learn how to shoot like you on the 3-point area. Ngayon, bibigyan kita ng chance. Pasalamatan mo lahat ng gusto mong pasalamatan. Pamilya mo all out there and lahat ng sumusuporta sa Mapua Red Robins.
Unang-una kay Lord, nagpapasalamat ako na binigay sa amin yung semifinals para makapaglaro kami sa finals. And Magpapasalamat ako kay Boss JB and sa Solid North Party List, tapos sa 521 Trading, tapos shoutout sa mga family ko sa Bulacan, sila Mami, sila Daddy, sila Kuya, si Yani, and yung mga Santo Cristo, Baliwag Champion dyan, tapos yung Mapua Red Robin, shoutout sa inyo, and sa mga sumusuporta sa akin palagi, lalong-lalo na kay Boss K, shoutout sa iyo, Boss.
And again, congratulations on your win today. And see you later on our championship game. That is our best player of the game for today's or for this semifinal match, Russell Del Pozo. Magbabalik po kami for the game between the EAC Brigadiers and the DLSU Dasmariñas Junior Patriots.